Hello, everybody. Well, a new order came in. Hopefully, it's alive. Been in the mail for a day or two, or like 4, but we shall see. We shall see. Hey, there's a tiny spider. Squish. All right. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I've already got the tank set up as you guys saw before. And let's see. Ooh, it's in a box. In an envelope. Yeah. And in a thermal bag. Holy crap. I'm guessing you just pull it apart there. Nope. I have no idea how to open this. It looks like Jiffy Pop, though. Alright, we'll cut it. What the? Maybe we won't. Alright, there we go. Ooh, and another bag. In a black bowl. The water seemed to have leaked out. Let's see what we got. Ta-da! I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see if we can turn the light on here without stopping it. There we go. We've got snails. Looks like a pretty neat way to pack them up. Wet paper towel in a bowl, in a bag, in an envelope, in a box. Supposed to be at least 8 in here. Let's see what we got. I'm hoping they're alive. Seems decently cool. I'd say about 70 degrees maybe. We've got Ramshorns back. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. Pretty good deal. Let's go plunk them in the tank and see how they do. I'm going to pause you real quick. All right. Oop, almost dropped them. That would have been funny. Not funny, but funny. I blanched some cucumbers, and I put a little bit of food in there for them already. We're going to put them right down and right over top of it. Maybe. Maybe they'll all just float. Is that everybody? I believe that's everybody. So, we'll leave them sit for a little while, and we'll see what comes of them. Hopefully they give us lots of babies. They look like they're in decent shape. A little bit of a calcium deficiency when they were younger. You can see the white spots here. Looks like this guy might be waking up. Yep, that one's awake now. We'll see how they do for a little while. I got this guy all set up. I got the boards underneath. I got it set where I want to. I found a light that works and fits. So that'll be set up for the next project. I don't want to talk too much about it yet because I'm not 100%. Today was water change day. First Monday in a while. I actually didn't have any orders going out. But everything did make it from the last few weeks. Everybody made it alive. I believe one of them passed away after being acclimated. But unfortunately, that one's out of my hands. Minnows are doing good. They're happy. Lots of baby blues. Many, many blues. I'm so excited about this. I have never, ever had successful blues here. Ever, ever, ever. Even when I was doing the aquariums before the pandemic. The shark's still doing pretty good. I often wonder if they can see the infrared beams coming from the cameras. Give them a belly scratch, 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 scratch. I also gave the shrimp some cucumbers. A few of us in our neighborhood are growing gardens, and my neighbor had a few extra cucumbers, so I know they didn't have any pesticides or anything on them, so I just boiled them up, froze them, and then let them sit until the snail showed up. So these guys get to enjoy it too. Nothing going on in there still. Mama CPD looks like she's getting a little better. She's hard to focus on and being small already. It's hard to tell. But the white splotches on her sides are just like a couple little white spots now. Come here, sweetie. There she is. Come see me. She's still got her fins down though, but oh, almost dropped my camera. So she's still got a little bit of discoloring on her side. She's scared of the camera right now, but she's doing okay. She's parking back up. We'll see. This one was all sold out, so I took it down and cleaned it today. This one was also almost sold out. There was 2 left, so I just took it down and cleaned it, and I put them over here with these guys. Now they're all the same size. There's a total of 7. They'll be going up for sale next month, just to make sure they're at least old enough to survive shipping. Guaranteed. I shouldn't say that, but I've had amazing luck, except for, like I said, the one that passed away after acclimation, but I couldn't do anything about that. But the rest of them, I have been told, are doing well. There's also a 7 in here. They're scared already, of course. That's what makes me wonder if they can see the infrared coming from the cameras, because these guys normally don't run from me when I do feedings and water changes, but yet whenever I try to record, they do. These guys had no eggs today. So we had no eggs, 2 eggs, 11 eggs, and 23 eggs. Even without the extra mama down there, there's 2 males and 3 females in there, compared to 1 male, 2 girls, 1 male, 2 girls, 1 male, 2 girls. And I started to keep the lids off of the babies just to see if maybe the extra light would help them out at all. I don't know. These guys are about ready to go up to the other tank, but there's only about 7 or 8 left now. There they are up there. A couple of them. There's a bigger one that's been picking on everybody, as is tradition. Hopefully, which will stop here. But these guys just started swimming this morning. There was only like 3 or 4, but as you can tell, the rest of them have taken suit. But they're doing phenomenal. Somebody's coming to check us out. Nope, ran away. These guys are doing okay. More breeders. Babies are still looking good. There's quite a bit more in this one. None of them got bigger than the other ones. These all stayed about the same size, which is pretty cool. And the earlier July babies, got a couple strugglers in here, but they are doing very well otherwise. But you're going to get swim bladder issues here and there. It's just the law of large numbers. You got a ton of something, there's bound to be 1 or 2 that aren't perfect. Snails I showed you guys. Wow. Is it already time for that to go out? Wow. It's getting late in the day. Didn't realize at the time. But these guys are doing very well. And it's actually time for feeding. So while you guys are here, let's do what we can do. The Infusoria, I believe, is still doing pretty good. The flashlight I use to check him is on my phone, so it's kind of hard to do it with you guys here. Let's see if we can see him. I highly doubt it. Yeah, that's not going to work. That's okay. We'll just feed some of the fish. Tap them a couple times. They come up. And food. I don't actually put it in the water. I just crush it because their mouths are so small. The bigger pieces go to the bottom and the shrimp eat it. I normally do this with 2 hands, but might as well since we're here. All right, let's scare everybody a little bit. Just a pinch. Tiny pinch. Like, there's only 3 tiny fish in there, so I don't want to overfeed. I do 2 water changes a week, but just in case, I just put a small amount in there. Just a pinch. Probably freaking out because I'm doing the lids too, but whatever. They'll be all right. And the rest of it. But 1 little tiny pinch goes quite a bit on each tank. It's easy to overfeed. See, they're already hungry, coming out to munch. All right, more. Give a little bit to Mama. There she is. She's already back out. A couple for her. Take it over here for the youngins. These guys were born in March and April. So they will be 4 and 5 months here next month. And everybody else gets the little stuff because they're too big. Well, no, we forgot the shark. Hold on. Whoa. Hey, you back? All right. Sorry about that. That's going to sound great on audio. Sorry about that for everybody. That was a little too loud. That's for them. And these guys are doing okay there. And we'll get the last pinch back to the gups. Endlies, guppies, endlers, whatever you would call them, hybrids. Let's put that back together. And due to not having editing software, you guys get to see all the mistakes as well, which I guess is kind of cool. Well, maybe it's cool for you guys. I don't know. Either way. All right. For the little guys, I crush up the same thing. I don't know if I've told you guys how many different times, but I take the tetracolor granules and I crush it up into a fine powder. You get just a little bit on your finger, and then you dust it. Bloop. Same with these guys. Just give them a dusting. Get a little bit bigger of one. Take it up top. And give it to these guys. They'll get crushed food until the beginning of next month, and then I'll move them on to regular food. They already get crushed food and baby brine shrimp every breakfast. Tiny bit. And give them a dust. A dusting. Good enough. All right. Hopefully I don't knock this one over too. All right. And for the babies, it gets a nice film on top, so I just blow it away. Seems to be okay. Then I go in about that far, slurp it up, carry it over, and give them a squirt. And then I do it to all 4 of them, unless they're not off the walls yet. If the babies are still on the walls and on the ground, I don't give them any food yet. As soon as they start swimming, I start giving them food. I'm never entirely sure how many of these little things are in these squirts, but got a higher success rate than I did before I started feeding this stuff. So I don't know if that's part of it, or if splitting them was part of it, or if putting the plants in was part of it, whatever. But each one of them still has their own little fountain, a plant. The sponge is blocking the hole for it to overflow. Everything seems to be okay. So, kind of a longer update, box opening, all that fun stuff. That's pretty much it. I'm going to clean up the snail mess on the table. And hope to see you guys all next time. Goodbye.